Good morning, friends. This is Ben here again, back with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be about my Himalayan and the adventure helmet that I use. It's called a Bell MX-09. I just want to do a simple quick review of how the helmet has fared so far and what I think about it. So let's just get into it. This is how my bike looks. That's the tail end. And this is the front of the motorcycle. Okay, so what we have here is my Bell helmet. It's an adventure helmet. You can see that from the peak, and the full face visor. It also has this wonderful chin vent here that lets in quite a lot of air, and there's a lot of things that's good about the helmet. One, for the fact that it offers such a good field of view. I generally like the styling of adventure helmets. They're very aggressive looking, and they have some wonderful character to them. So that's the right side of the helmet. That would be the front, and this would be the left side of the helmet. And this is the lining and the cushions. It's a D ring, a D strap, whatever you want to call it. That's the fastening of the helmet. What you see here is a chin rest, which I got off my MT helmet, and I managed to fix it here. I drilled some 4 holes in there, if you can see what's going on. I don't know if you have enough light there, but you can see I drilled some 4 holes in there and managed to fix this on my helmet. So for now, let's just talk about the mount and how I've gone about it. So I usually prefer the mount to be on one side of the helmet because I like it that way. I don't really want anything to be covering the front of the helmet and obstructing the wind flow into the helmet. I like the chin vent a lot because it helps with a lot of good fresh air anytime I need it on long rides. Another good thing about mounting the camera on the side is you get to see what's happening on it's easier for you to know if you want to change some settings. And another reason why I chose this particular mounting system, I don't know what this is called, but it's more of an extension, and it's a C-type bracket. Another good thing about something like this is it gets you this good length in one piece. Instead of using 2 pieces, I have this one piece from where it is attached to the helmet to where the camera is mounted. So if the camera sits like that here, then you have pretty good distance from your eye to the camera to be able to see what's going on. And if you want to make some changes, if you want to do some manual adjustments to the exposure and depending on the lighting conditions, you can do it. The basic GoPro mount goes onto the helmet, onto which you have the extension bracket which holds the camera. There's the steel, what do I call? You can call it some kind of a fastening wire, which I have attached to the first mount to where the camera is, because just in case if I were to have a crash and this particular portion were to be affected, then I know for a fact that the camera is not going to be flying off the helmet. So the other most important thing as far as motor vlogging is concerned is sound. So if you can see, here I have a nice mic setup there. This particular thing is the lavalier mic that I've attached to the helmet, and this thing that you see here is called the GoPro sound adapter, which is mandatory from, let's say, GoPro 5 onwards. So that is attached to the helmet with the help of Velcro. If you can see, I can pull it out. Two ends of the Velcro, one attached to the helmet and the other attached to the sound adapter via double-sided tape. So this goes onto the helmet like that, just so, and this goes onto the camera like that, onto the side. You have the aux cable coming in to the helmet. That's the 3mm jack through which you run the mic. So what you see is the mic runs in through there, and it pretty much coils around inside the back of the helmet here. Because it's a lavalier mic, it's a good length of wire that you have to get rid of before you come out with your microphone on to the other end. So all that wire is inside, very safely, snugly hidden inside the back of the helmet, and then you get the mouthpiece over here. So what you see is again Velcro setup to the almost the chin area of the helmet. So there you go, you have a wonderful mic setup for recording sound on your helmet. It's a very easy setup. It may look complex, but I assure you that it isn't. Anybody can do this. It's not a big deal. And well, with that you have the ability to record sound and shoot on the go. I also have another mount attached to the left side of the helmet, just in case after a long day's ride, if I feel that the weight is a little too biased on the right side of the helmet, then I can shift the entire setup onto the left, so that my head or my neck in particular feels a little relieved. So that's my adventure helmet with the GoPro setup, and now let me show to you guys how the camera looks on the helmet. So there you go, guys. That is how my camera or my GoPro Hero 7 Black looks on the helmet, and that's pretty much it. That's the setup. A closer shot at how the camera sits on the helmet with the sound adapter. Sorry about the shaky footage. I'm kind of an amateur with this, just trying to put out some videos in this lockdown. Yeah, there you go, that's how it looks. Thank you for tuning in.